Are you ready?
Hi, I'm Markus Staeblein, and I'm the General Manager of the Smart Grid team at Texas Instruments. I lead a talented team of creative people that work every day to develop technologies to enable smarter energy grids that will make smart, energy-efficient cities a reality. Despite cities only representing 2% of the world's surface area, cities are responsible for over 2/3 of the world's energy consumption. Since more than half of the world's population lives in cities, about 75% of the CO2 emissions on our planet are generated from heavily populated areas. How do we improve this situation? To make it simple, if you want to tackle climate change and energy savings, we need to tackle our cities. Imagine what our cities would look like if they could provide more efficient solutions in electricity generation and usage, water and gas supply, and transportation. Utility companies would know how much electricity, gas, and water is being used instantly and could adjust generation to real-time demand without major losses. Vehicles would generate little or no CO2, and people would use electric transportation like e-bikes, electric buses, electric cars, or trains. And intelligent homes and buildings could automatically switch off energy that consumers don't need, relying on stored and renewable energy sources like solar or wind. The end result would contribute to a smarter city. Building smarter cities would not only provide a higher quality of life for residents, but also a greener world. At TI, we are making these things a reality. We see intelligent and connected energy management, measurement, and communication systems as one major parameter to make cities more efficient, more secure, and more convenient while helping control energy and resource use. Developing smart cities has already begun outside the city limits in efforts to create an efficient and clean energy supply, and will end with controlled and monitored energy consumption within the city. Automated substations with intelligent electronic devices protect, monitor, and control power at various levels of generation, transmission, and distribution. When decentralized energy sources like solar and wind farms are connected to the electricity grid, that energy needs to be efficiently transported over long distances to the homes and buildings. Robust energy supply can prevent blackouts by monitoring power lines and transformation against overload and faults. Smart meter systems in cities then allow for more efficient measurement of water, gas, and electricity. With smart metering, cities that now lose up to 30% of fresh water through pipe leakages and low water flow could detect water leakages issues immediately. Finally, measuring energy and connecting devices in streets, homes, and buildings will help to automate energy decisions based on the optimal time of utilized resources. We would see this in smart appliances like washing machines will stay on standby until it's the most energy efficient time to run. Or street light systems that dim depending on the weather or time of day. Or ultra low power motion detection for security systems also utilized to detect if people are in the room and automatically control the light to save energy. So now that we know how the smart grid can enable the smart city, what will it take to get us there? As we mentioned, smarter energy grids must be built and used first. When that happens, we can expect to see increased connectivity in the home, smart homes that generate their own electricity and increased automation of buildings, a transportation infrastructure like electric car charging stations that will make electric cars and bikes more feasible and high-efficient supply infrastructure that provide environmental-friendly energy. At Texas Instruments, we remain focused on creating technologies for the smart city that will ultimately improve and advance how we live our lives. And we are moving closer to make this ambitious dream a reality, thanks to the TI innovators who continue to push the boundaries of the impossible.